So they'll come in. Let me finish getting my stuff together. I gotta finish chopping up this cabbage. Chop up the cabbage. Chop up. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I can see y'all's chats now. What's going on, beloveds? Ah, the onion, man. I love this shit. Oh, child. Hold on, my nose is running. It means everything's working copacetic. Oh, Lord have mercy. You know, I'm just an old Navy guy, old salt. You know what I mean? Oh, baby. No, hope you're feeling better, baby. I know everybody's been sending energy away, baby. What's going on? Hey, Rondo T. Hines. What's up, beloved? I just scroll down. So what I had to do was I had to turn. JavaScript is for like my pen writing and stuff, right? But I had to turn on third parties. You know why? Because that way all the foreign entities that work around the world can watch. But that's going to be one of the topics of this, okay? Because you know what Bill Gates next, wasn't he supposed to be about computers? See, this is what I'm telling people aren't really paying attention to nothing. Now they're trying to push with this fake ass Jew. I mean, if you read, I'm going to say this, all right? Well, let's wait for a few more people to come in because we got somebody in here that ain't hit the like. Sitting there looking. Got 1, 2, 3. Hey, to be honest, you forget you hit the like, brother? Brother, all my wrenches in here and I only got 3 legs. Well, come on, man. I'm going to drop T. You know, he's a puppet, brother, but we're going to get into it. I got some stuff I want to show you. I want to see if y'all really been paying attention. Seattle, Washington, Atlanta, Dallas, Texas, San Francisco, LA. Oh, man. Well, anyway, we'll get into it. Like I said, I know a whole lot of things, but a whole lot of nothing, too. I gotta eat before I take this stuff. And I told him, I actually called him and says, it better be the real stuff. It better not be these feds diverting shit, fucking with stuff. I said, because you know what? Then I have to raise mine. That's what it is. Oh, Mr. Manchester. I said, all right. I said, I hope so. Because usually I have milk and stuff coming that's consumable, and all of a sudden it's delayed by 1 or 2 days. That means the little punk faggots, new generation of sadists, like the Wagner monkeys over there murdering people. Thank goodness they killed so many of them, and the rest of them, you know, they assimilated back in, but they murdered many fucking people, punk motherfuckers. We have some of them over here too. For those that didn't know. Besides the fact, Wagner is just a label. But they're here. At least you get to see if something happens. Back on my charcoal shit. The only reason why I brush my beard because I look at a see little, I call them Irish pendants, like stuff hanging off your clothes. But I didn't really brush my beard this morning. I woke up and I went outside, grounded, did a little walk, run up and down the stairs a few times. Man, fuck it. It'll be all right. Okay. All right, so let's pull this one up. Is this the same one that okay, but it's not really throwing it down. I'm not donating to you monkeys. You're going to enjoy this. Hey, Lord, what's going on? Some of you might, like I said, some of you may know this. I guarantee the majority don't. And I was like, you know what? Somebody rehashed and I was like, oh, yeah. I remember I used to walk by that motherfucker in New York. Them motherfuckers watching everything. They know everything going on. It's like all these little goofy little young Negroes running in and Spanish and pale skins. Because it's not just melanated brothers. It's just young, misguided brothers and sisters. It's some of everybody. Even some Asians and some Samoans or whatever, right? Doing the smash and breaks. They know it. They know everything. They see everything. They see the piss poor police doing what they doing. I don't care if they're out on the outskirts of the city where you don't think there's no camera. They see that. All right? Like the little goofy hillbilly orphan kid cop who was tasing a man in the back, regardless of whether he's supposed to have a gun or not. Being an ex-felon don't mean you can't have a damn gun. That's a lie scripted by the kangaroo court system, the DOJ's worthless ass Zionist system, and everything else. Now, if you ain't got it together and you was a straight up hardcore murderer, you shouldn't be on the street as far as I'm concerned anyway. You should be one of the experiments as far as I'm concerned. I'm tired of you. So there you go for any of you that want to go be murderers and everything else. And that's how I feel about you. Murdering your own folk. A bunch of idiots. I got a certain number of these, a certain 1.5 so-called banana to eat, to consume. I would have already been growing the stuff in here, banana tree and everything, but because I don't plan on being here for long, I didn't. I really don't like buying fruit from the system of lies and perversion. You good, Papa? I cleaned the litter box out. God dog, bro. Was it good? Yeah? Can I eat that? Okay. So how's everybody's day so far? I'll get y'all all your salutations and everything in. I got 2 more pieces to eat. Just bear with me, y'all. Y'all know that they say, and it's somewhat true, 1970, they started this enclave of building certain buildings that could survive earthquakes and even a nuclear attack. They're self-sustaining. They probably have solar panels from my latest understanding, talking to some people. Converters, all that within it, and EMP proof, meaning that they have EMI fingers and a whole slew of other things that most houses should be built with. But unlike other countries, this government doesn't care about you because they don't want to preserve or prepare you. They know they've had over 18 million people come in over the last 3 to 4 or 5 years, right? Illegals. That's what they call them. And so now the fake Zionists believe that we're going to pay attention to these fake ass government talking about we're going to push Schumer today. We're going to push through for assault weapons ban. First of all, ain't no assault weapon. There ain't no assault weapon. And second, ain't nobody giving up nothing. So if they want to take it to the next level, just stop with all the lollygagging and these monkeys, because I don't even think they're in this country. And if they are, as I stated, they can get them out of here quick. They're little monkeys. They're little ones they've raised and groomed, or the sociopaths they selected who got hired for the job. You know, the people that part of procedures. They're not authors or anything. They're secret society, or, you know, I'm tired of saying secret societies. These are little dumb monkeys. The bottom feeders. Okay? Now, what I was saying before I ended the last one, I gotta go and delete that too. That's it. Well, delicioso. I'm always telling y'all about, Japhet, the progenitor of Gomer, and Gomer, the progenitor of Ashkenaz, and all that, and some of his kindred. But what it doesn't tell you at the very end in Genesis 11, which called that they're Gentiles. So I was wondering, nobody ever said nothing. I was like, is anybody ever going to like follow up with the fact of what the statement I made whenever I said that? Well, over I don't know how many times I've said it now. It don't mean they're good. They're perversion. And they want to pervert everybody else. No. Are you all aware of the 8 cities where they have windowless skyscrapers? Well, they have some windows. They're narrow and everything. San Francisco, LA, Atlanta, New York. I used to walk by that one all the time. Dallas, Texas, Washington, Seattle, Washington. Well, here, let me see if they have them over here. So anyway, Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, Los Angeles, New York City, San Francisco, Seattle, and Washington, D.C. In each of these cities, the Intercept has identified an AT&T facility containing networking equipment that transports large quantities of internet traffic, traffic across the United States and the world. It should be America, but we know that they're always changing up and grooming people to believe it's some BS. A body of evidence, including classified NSA, national security, you know what that means, right? Documents, public records, and interviews with several former AT&T employees, indicates that the buildings are central to an NSA spying initiative that has for years monitored billions of emails, phone calls, and online chats passing across U.S. territory. They're spying on you. That's why we have more cameras than China. We were actually the first sound structure that when it was implemented by Israel for Palestine, when those are fake Jews. And here you are, the real ones. I hate the term Jew. Hell, I hate the term Hebrew and all that crap. Anyway, but you're the real ones, okay? You're the true Atlanteans. First finders of this earth. Sovereign duty is to respect and take care of it. I expressed to you yesterday what it meant when I said to create a new world order, they must destroy the old order. You are the old order, but you're too enamored with the world they created utilizing your messages, your existence. You know? That's why I laugh at all the so-called entertainers and movie stars. You know, I showed you that goofy-ass, dumb thing called Beyonce doing the little 4-horse apocalypse bullshit. The problem is she probably doesn't have no more mirrors because then she probably see me. You can't emulate a red horse and not know what the red horse means because you walk in this world of infertilities. Some people believe in everything that the enemy has created, scripted out of lies, false narratives. That's why I tell you everything is upside down, inverted, backwards and reverse. Nobody else has said that. They keep playing around as if they're going to make it past it, as if they're going to accomplish or capture the dangers that's eluding. No, nothing's eluding them. They're playing in a field they should never play in. It doesn't matter who they think they are, what they're working with, who they're dealing with. It doesn't matter at all. I keep conveying. Come on, Papa. Come on. You got it. I keep conveying to you that you're more powerful than you can even imagine. And there's only 1 or 2 people that's actually doing something about it. The rest of you, you're still going about your because I watch you on Facebook and everywhere else. Your little meaningless lives. And you're doing nothing to acclimate to the truth of who you are, other than words, memes, and arguments. You have to partake in some things to incite and invite and reinvigorate the you, not the thing you are now. And don't sit here and gaslight me because I know what I'm saying. I know that some of you are still eating garbage. I know that some of you are just full of shit and it's an image. Your real life is not an image, people. That's what they use to persecute you. They use your own stuff and you don't even know how to batten down the hatches. You're just in a sinking sub, huh? And you're okay with that. See, they have a bunch of idiots who they hyped up. I'm talking about, they got guys, man, that can run through a whole bunch of you. They eat better than you. They're better trained. Their conviction, though meaningless, because in the end, they don't matter. They can slay and leave 10% of the earth left. And even then, it wouldn't matter. Y'all don't get it. Even Snoo heard me call her name. I'm not joking, y'all. Dead ass. What's the rest of you doing? Still in a relationship arguing and not correcting it. Men, you can correct anything in a relationship. Sometimes it is easier to go, I put myself in this situation, let me embrace it. You know, I attempted to reach out to my 2 ex-wives to make a correlation, but they're too goddamn stupid. They're gone. They were gone when I was in a relationship with them, and yet they're holding on to their fake world and their ideology of some pale-skinned, never-existing Jesus. They're their own hindrance. Like, I need them. Deep inside, they're very ugly. And I could have reached them in other ways. I just chose not to. I am advising you because I don't need them. They were too stupid to realize they needed me. But see, you need the ones you're with. Maybe. And if you are somewhere where toxicity exists and it was only because of physical pleasure and ordination of the eye and not really of the heart, then you should remove yourself. See, the fiction of fake government and what they wave over you, like Clinton signing that little thing when he was in office, so where child support, first of all, child support is illegal. Let me say it again. Child support is illegal, especially when you know who you are. But the system has all these vices that you have to chop through to get to the motherfucker that know this. All these individuals in the middle, you know, Social Security Administration over here, Civic Center, those are the idiots who are their own worst existence. Let me check my blood sugar. Right here with you. Okay? It's not advocating violence. This is real stuff. We're going to do this so everybody can see how it's done. Okay? No, I'm not. I just do this because there's a lot of you who are, and you refuse to check yourselves, to do the things that is best for you. So, I'm going to do it right here. Okay? And let you see the results. I just ate some ganados and stuff. All right? Always save this top. Okay? I was one of the guys in the class over in Tuba City with a lot of my people, Navajo brothers and sisters who I actually love and respect. We're going to go ahead and charge it. I'm going to put it on 4. I really want to draw something this time, okay? Last time I didn't. Put on 4. 5 is too deep for me. I'm not getting a tattoo. Get one of the little strips out. Let's go ahead and turn this on. It should be already set. 857. And let's go ahead and put the chip in. All right. Let's get it out. Let's get a wipe. They say use soap and water. I use alcohol wipes whenever I'm checking mine. Okay. Gonna go ahead and just use right there. All right. Real good. Take it. I'm gonna hit it. Push it. Damn it. Come on now. Ready? Squeeze it. Get a little blood. Get that enough. Soak it up. Boop. And we'll wipe the rest of this off with that. It's in. Make sure it's all the way in. Damn it. There we go. Error. Hold on. I might have to hit myself again. There we go. It was all in. So I'm going to do it again. I thought it was all in. The little thing's supposed to flash. It wasn't flashing. We're going to go ahead and stick it all the way in. All right, now it's asking for blood. So let's go ahead and... Remember that little red thing? Stick that in there. Charge it back. Should be able to pop it off. And should kick it out like that. Let's go ahead and get a yellow one in there. Okay. Pop it off. Let's close it up. All right. Okay, we're good. Get another alcohol wipe. I'm going to go right on the same finger, right next to it. All right. Keep it on. I'll put it on 5 this time. Okay. So we can get it real good. Right next to it. Okay. Right here. Make sure it's charged. Yep. Yep. Hit it. Okay. My skin is pretty thick, people. It really is. All right. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get it. All right. Eight pieces of strawberry and a banana and a half and about 4 ounces of coconut water. That's kind of glucose breakfast, but you need that kind of energy, right? 143. And it turns off automatic. This is a really nice one if you want to get it. It's Contour Next as Easy. It's really, really efficient. Let me go ahead and show you how to get that out. The needle. Hazmat. I have a hazmat container upstairs, but I'll just dump this garbage in it when I take it out. Boom. See the little side here? This is where this is going to go. Just like that. All right. You don't want to pull it out. Just pop it back. Oh, shit. Well, you see what I just did? Okay, anyway. So it's in here, right? Well, it's back. All right, so it's in here, right? This right here knocks it right out. All right. So this is the newest one. A lot of the older ones on around. You dig what I'm saying? I believe, like, if you're going to talk about things, you should live it. And I believe that people are very important. Even I talk a lot of smack. I care. I don't like to see what's going on because it's out of whack. Nothing's being done right. It's beyond a perversion. They have become to think that they're powerful, and they are not. Where's that? Here we go. And I just wanted to be able to share some things with you this AM. Hold on. I'm going to read some more of this. Ooh, child. So mine was 143. After eating, they say around 170, 200. My blood sugar is very low. So every time I go to the VA, they always talk about, you're pre-diabetic. I'm looking at them like, you're full of shit. Because I know my body doesn't accept sugar. I cannot. Every once in a while, I want to have ice cream, and my body acts violent with it. Is if I get a bad piece of meat, I get diarrhea, and diarrhea doesn't mean that it means you're constipated, people. It's like my body's not processing. Now, if I go on a res and I carve up a cow or a goat, right? I do it with a medicinal. It puts them in a deep sleep. You know, then I take, boom. I mean, there's no, the stuff that I mix up and burn, they're like right there walking in the dream world, like beyond it. They can't feel, trust me when I say they can't feel nothing. Nothing. Not going up to something alive, popping a head in it, flying a little over here, blowing people up, probably blowing up their own cousins, the idiots. You see what I'm saying? No. I'm going popping them with a rod in the head and cutting their throat in a big thing. That is to create sociopaths, to make people desensitized. No. You put them and they go to sleep. And I'm talking about, you ever heard a cow snore? Not no baby cow, no venison and all that deplorable stuff. That was a human cannibal. I got the book. And I've heard stories overseas. Okay? Venison is more in lieu to eating a baby. Like in certain places in so-called the New Orient world or Cambodia, where there are dark places where you can go and eat a smoked, well, not really a meat, but you know, cut in half, whole dressed out, everything, seasons and spices, smoked on a grill and all that in the smoker, and they literally, for some kind of fake aphrodisiac, I mean, for whatever. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I got pictures and videos. I just can't show them on here. So let's go. Let's get back into reading. You only knew the world you lived in. Y'all would stop BSing yourselves. Anyway, indicates that the buildings are central to the NSA spying initiative that has for years monitored billions of emails, phones, in U.S. territory. U.S. territory. You well at Walt Disney in Florida, they believe that the crown owns them. I told you all that stuff about the Revolutionary War. It's all BS. Never happened. Fake, part of the fake white conspiracy narrative, the white superiority BS. Anyway, well, something happened, but it was based on Tartary, the fall of Tartary. It was a grand war. We've been fighting these monkeys for a long time, and they weren't able to defeat us. We're defeating ourselves because we have stupid people. And if y'all don't see, I'm surprised y'all don't go to these places where Umar's talking and go there in droves, like 100, 200, and say, not today, nigga, and stand up while he on stage where they got to get his little goofy Black Panther monkey ass to get him off stage. And let him know, no more. But y'all don't know how to come together, man. Man, there's so many of you. There's so many of you who know more than them, but you lack responsibility because you got people, goofy people like Phoenix Moon, and people get homosexuals want to call themselves chiefs and this, that, and other, want to rob the people, and all these other monkeys who come over here and never say nothing. And these unstable women, instead of being the benefactors of truth and rising to the occasion to be the power that they are with good men behind them, you're still stuck in a world, convenient to believe that you're in control of these so-called children you bring into the world. You're not in control of nothing. How can you be in control of something if you're not in control of yourself? You don't even have a clue of what I'm saying because it doesn't hearken onto you. Cornel West. I wish I was up in that audience when he was speaking. First person would put their hand on me, I'd have broke their wrist. Just for teasers. The next person, I'd have bent their leg backwards. I don't advocate violence. I'm just stating a fact. The NSA considers AT&T to be one of, James Yu. Poor guy. Shooting flares all day. If they want to take you out, they can spin the story even with video footage. It's funny how a certain video, that video footage was very, very, wasn't that some good footage? Let me play something back for you, if you don't mind. I want to read. I'm gonna read this. Don't worry about it. It's not like that man in New Jersey whose home was hit with a missile. He was found a piece of crisp bacon in the basement hiding. Had secrets to, somebody that was a whistleblower. Now, this man was in Virginia. His name was James Yu. He was 56 years old. Who fired a flare-type gun. As police attempt to execute a search warrant. What were they executing a search warrant for? What did he have? Why are they not saying that? Anyway, let's go ahead and let's have a look. I just want to go full. Hold on, I'm gonna take it back. Let me out
of Arlington, Virginia tonight. A home in the Boston area leveled in an explosion. The blast happened.
Okay. How would they know to be at that angle, recording that like that? Now, I've seen a home that blew up with meth. Whew, shit. Didn't know some kids died in there in Tuba City, but, so a buddy of mine told me, oh, yeah, some kids died in that. And I was like, oh, damn. But, yeah, okay. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I know the meaning of the two words and how they've been utilized to blind people and the ignorant little mongrels that run around utilizing it as if they're saying nothing, something they're saying nothing. But yeah, Chinese American spy, maybe dual, triple, quadruple agent. All of a sudden, you have these police who don't know shit. Maybe one or two in there, Mossad, MI6, Delta, ODA, whatever. I'm just saying, hypothetically, right? Well, and he's shooting a flare in his home. It's like Mr. Donner being chased by cops, killed one or two. He was a Desert Storm, and he was really against police brutality and speaking up against it. And then they hunt him down and kill him, murder him. If those monkeys only knew what they did, I think a couple of them committed suicide. It was all part of that. Those cops. It's only going to get dark. I don't care who you are. It's sad. Anyway, back to the reading. Can't make this stuff up, man. That's why I say to y'all, stop emulating those who are emulating you and be who the hell you're supposed to be. And I know some of you just sit there, your belly's hanging down by your thigh, and you're eating crap. You don't want to fast. You're making coffee from the water in the spigot. Don't lie. No, you are. Or you're drinking Walmart value water, which is the worst. That you might as well drink from the spigot, which you retarded self. Or you're going to drink at the Sandy's. It tells you, it says it got sodium chloride. Like, what is wrong with you? You want to get the rest of the stuff so you can go ahead and just, on death row? Like, what? Like, make up your minds, people. Like, be smarter than what they're doing. Be relevant. Anyway, then it say considers AT&T to be one of its most trusted partners and has lauded the company's extreme willingness to help. It is a collaboration that dates back decades. Little known, however, is that its scope is not restricted to AT&T's customers. According to them, of course, we know that. NSA's documents. It values AT&T not only because it has access to information that transits the nation, the nation, okay, but also because it maintains unique relationships with other phone and internet providers. The NSA exploits these relationships for surveillance purposes, commandeering AT&T's massive infrastructure and using it as a platform to covertly tap into communication processed by other companies so they can listen to this and watch you and everything else. That's a terrorist organization as far as I'm concerned. That means they don't like doing the hard work and really getting out there doing something, because it's not about that. It's about creating the problems and then watching and see who speaks or says something about it. Much has previously been reported about the NSA surveillance. I mean, Eric Snowden went and let everybody know this is a very foul thing, and they want to get him so they can swap him up. Who was that individual who they locked up? They snatched him in Belarus or whatever. What was that guy's name with the blonde hair? He was a whistleblower. Well, you see what they do, right? Much has previously been reported about anyway. The NSA surveillance programs, but few details have been disclosed about the physical infrastructure that enables the spying. Last year, The Intercept highlighted a likely NSA facility in New York City, Lower Manhattan. Now, we are revealing for the first time a series of other buildings across the U.S. Like I said, those Chinese, when they set up their little police station, the police, and then go after certain Americans, they knew that. That's why I say that they're no fucking good. You don't see this president telling y'all to stock up, get your stuff together. We're going to come around into the government. We're going to take the taxpayer monies that we want to keep pushing the war, and we're going to make sure that the infrastructure is sound and the old, and we got places where you can go. This government is a fictional character, and y'all keep listening to these dumbass costume characters who support idiots because we wear the, don't know the Constitution, the laws, or anything. The Bill of Rights, don't know nothing. They're hiring the dumbest son of bitches. I got friends who I trained in strength training and running and martial arts when I was able to. We didn't run around with no cell phones and all that crap. We wasn't being no cameras all on us. Who confided in me in a lot of things they see going on, and I'm sitting there saying, wow, maybe you need to get up out of there. They said, man, they hiring some of the dumbest sons, and this is guys who've been on the force for like 10 years at that time, and 14, 15 years, who I, when they came out of high school, I was like, I heard you was working with so-and-so to get back on the force. I was like, yeah, he's like 34 years old. Like, he was on the force for like 14 years. He was ex-army and blah, 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 I just want to be a bump. I want to help out. It's bad around here in New York. Come on, let's train. We'd run through Yonkers. We'd run all the way up with the 6 train, the whole length all the way down to the part of Bronx. I'm talking about miles of running, y'all. When I had to get off that 275 pounds and bring it down, back surgery and everything. I had knee braces. I had my little, when Copper Tone first came out, I had my little, and nobody could really tell because I had the sweatsuit, Charisma, I couldn't run with her because she wanted to pee and poop everywhere. And Smith, because there's dogs everywhere. And we run through Mount Vernon. That's why people knew me over there. I was always saved, like, oh, they go to running. But also they saw me always wearing blue or this, that, and they said, some of them thought I was folk, or whatever. But I also had a couple of girlfriends I knew over there, So I was respected, Besides, my service dog came from Mount Vernon. And I was always shopping. So now, you were on them break dances back in the day. Damn, you could tell. I still had some brown and some look like black when they get a little younger. But I would just sit there and go, okay. Because, I hadn't accepted who I was. So, I was even close to accepting. I was still in delusion state, And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When my boy House of Pain was talking about going to Jamaica, that's where he is now. You know what I'm saying? With his red drag, smoking his blunts, big as hell, So I was always in Yonkers and down in Manhattan, hanging out at some of the best bars, Institute of Culinary, Arts and all that, because I went to culinary school. Worked with the ASP and SPCA down on 14th Union Square Park, 14th Street. After I came out of school, I would stop over there. I would hang out and help them. And after hanging out with them, I started working with them. And then we had the Dark Horse and Image and all those comic store right around the corner. Had Starbucks right there where I would go and get my green and black tea. So it's right there. And then I would do capoeira right there in the park. After, and I'd be there till like 12 o'clock at night. And then I'd head back to the Bronx. or, you know, Brooklyn when I was first living in Brooklyn, you know. And they would always meet me because it's the guy, man, that was doing the backflip kick thing. And yeah, I used to flip a lot. Even with my first back, I would still be out there flipping, going to Plaza One, doing Tai Chi with the old people and everything like that. You know, increasing. That's what I did. See, I sit around a lot now and read, but I really put myself through the hammer because it was meant for me. I didn't want to accept. It's like I said, when I say I'm like Jonah, I'm very stubborn. I'm not kidding. Is that it? You monkey, I know you hit it. You sleep. He ain't gonna try and hit me. Maybe he's doing it. Oh shit, he found it. But you dig what I'm saying? You don't need, excuse me. You don't need to be worried about the enemy. You need to don't be worried about. You need to up the ante with yourself. Okay? There's good guys out there. Believe me when I tell you this. And there's plenty of them. Okay? But there's a lot of bad guys, man. It's sad for them. Sorry for them. I watched this lady interview. It doesn't matter what the Wagner means. It's the terms, the Wagner group, right? Well, you know, supposedly they killed that leader in a plane, a helicopter, and you can see it coming down after they shot and all that, supposedly, right? But what they've done in Africa is deplorable. These so-called Russian ex-prisoners who were trained to fight in wars and be mercenaries and everything else. You could almost acquaint them as like a foreign legion, but not so much because these were, you know, Soviets, whether it be the Gulag or whatever, which the Gulag should never even exist. How many people they murdered there, the heinous crimes that they've done over there with Stalin's bastard ass self, and so many others. But the thing is, people don't want to see the world for what it is. They want to keep painting it over, you know, the whitewashing narrative, with this gross concept of a wonderful place when the wanderers were left a long time ago. Okay? And when the last remnant of it was here, these sons of bitches came being all nice and pleasant, marrying into families, and then murdering, divorcing, setting people up. I told you they killed their own. So that's why I'm glad my great grandpappy killed all them motherfuckers that was trying to do Mama Tina and when they was babies, you know what I'm saying? And all the other women. They killed them, tore their ass up in the Carolinas. That's right. The blood runs deep. That's on my mama's side. And the Huia and Dutch side, you know? Now my pappy, Chickasaw, the Choctaw, of the Coosa Nation, right? Out of 5 generations, I've outlived 5 men. They didn't have no war to go to. But the street come from the resilience of the women, the appetite for destruction. And they produced something. I don't know what deals they made. I don't care. Regardless of the Chinese that married in or the Spanish relatives, it doesn't matter. You have a chance to change so much. And you refuse to. I don't care about the pale skins, dark, the black. Anybody pushing black, if you don't tell them why you saying that, that's not enough. Tell me what black land is. The only place the black land was based out of Alabama, of one of our confederacies. Our brothers, Shiloh, same thing. And when you talk to them idiots that call themselves sons of the Confederacy, you get a bunch of lying derelicts who are just like those who sat around the encampment when the Cherokee land allotments and so on went up. These little pale-skinned bastards, these little Zionist fucktards went ahead and got our land and started playing us, and they run around thinking they're us, and they don't know what they're doing to themselves because they don't have a fucking clue. With that little hod-pod, made-up fucking half-ass quarter language. That's why I challenge them. They'll never come over here and sit down and chat with me because they'll be talking a whole lot of irrelevant bullshit, and I'll smoke them. Because I love all peoples of this earth. I just want to see people have all love for each other and start getting their shit together. Y'all should come down on them Ku Klux Klan. Y'all should have ran down on them motherfuckers a long time ago. FBI, all of them know because they got motherfuckers in there. Y'all should have got together and ran down on their ass. Your ancestors did it? Or you think the government, they the ones that broke it up? Stop being so stupid. Deacons with guns, they weren't the only ones. Oh shit, bars. Deacons with guns, they weren't the only ones. Hey, what's up, Tara? Mikey Cox, Marcus Williams. What's up, beloveds? What's happening? Good to have some sisters in here. Rondo already got you, beloved. You know you always in there. Yo, Grand Rising Ascension, beloved. Herbo. Marcus Williams. If I say your name again, so what? Good. That part, what the cameraman knew. T. Hans, you know what I'm saying? I saw that. I thought he took them out. I didn't know it was the reverse. You never know. It's because you gotta remember, they tell the story. I don't care. They tell the story. I mean, it's not like I really don't care. I mean, it's like I don't have no belief in the structure. It's like what are people even paying attention? Like, it is what it is. I mean, it's disturbing. It's sad, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know. 7 grams. What's going on, beloved? What's happening? What's going on, fam? Yeah, I think I already got. Oh, yeah. Anyway, and I know I got my baby girl Snoo. Anyway. Aloha. That's right. Anyway, I just wanted to let's bring up these few things this AM. I'm about to go and get my stew and everything, my cabbage, and it's all. I'm not having no Brussels sprouts today, but I'm gonna have some Brussels sprouts either tonight with some kale. Get your string beans, pop them like you used to do with your grandmammies. For those of my generation, we used to sit out on the porch and pop string beans all day. Get the hog head cheese going, chilling, you know, gelatin, and get the pork fat, and get the collard greens, and sometimes we even add some nigger toes to it, pecans, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't know about real good eating, you know what I'm saying? And we used to pop them string beans and get the cabbage, cut it up with them onions, 3 different onions and some little shallots. You know, hit them collard greens scrubbed up real good, destem them. Now, we used to walk around chewing on the stem like the cabbage heart. So, I don't know, people, you know, raw, not cooked. We didn't cook spinach. I mean, the collard green stem, you get rid of that. You throw that out there for in the trough for the pigs and everything else to eat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we used to eat wild boar. We didn't eat pig. We had wild pork. I don't know. We thought pigs was, everybody we know that had little pigs, they were pets. Wild boars with the tusks, like Georgia, Texas, Alabama, you know, boars, people. That's what we ate as far as the pig narrative. We didn't eat the shit that them little pink things. They were pets when I was growing up. Everybody I knew had a pig. A pig was like smarter than a damn dog. So everybody had a pig. And it was wonderful, man. Playing, man, listening, understood languages and shit. We didn't eat them. I don't know when that changed. I think I was in the military when whatever happened and I broke my vegan thing, you know. My boy died, you know, clamshell. Dropped him into the drink. Motherfucker. Anyway, right? I remember eating them burgers and them hot dogs that day. The little pale-skinned Marine pissed on in Turkey on the Ottoman statue. No, yeah. And them Turks, boy, well, they beat them 2 pale-skinned Marines. Damn, they come running back, buck-ass naked. I don't even want to talk about Jamaica with the Marine running back with the blood coming out of his butt. In that pool hall, talking smack with them sisters. A couple of them old school Jamaicans, boy, raped him. Him and his buddy. They both came back with one shoe on. Each one had one shoe on one foot and butt naked, bleeding out the butt. Fleet Landing, I'll never forget that name. Slopping up them birds. Anyway, I think that was the first time that I ate that bacon that from the little pink pig. And when I found out, I was like, oh, so you know, boys in Texas, man, they send up good bacon, that wild boar, you know. But like I was saying, just know that we're in some different times. You know, food ain't prepared the way it used to be. This food is not natural. We grew our vegetables. We grew, and our fruit and berries. Grape. We ate Concord grapes, like for real. We in this, I was like, well, I remember when I was like, when I was in the military. The first time I saw some green grapes, I was like, what is that? I mean, I grew up eating wild raspberries and wild berries hanging off of vines, off the fence and by the tracks, the train tracks, like in Montclair. Like I grew up, but while I lived next door to the Hutchinsons, who are like one of the world's greatest cello violin makers for the Harmonic Symphony and over in Austria and all them places. I used to work in their garage. I think Anjo and my mama had pictures to come over there with the Hutchinsons because their bathroom downstairs was an atrium like turtles and that big, like you walk in, it's like you was walking in the forest. And these people look up the Hutchinsons. I worked for them in their big garage. They took part of their house. And I used to be in there learning how to soak the wood and the sand and the fold and put things up with the vices to make the big cellos and the piano wire and how to spin the little thing on the. I was doing that, you know, at like 10, 11 years old, running every morning to Woodman Field and going to karate school at the high school and then going back and working with them. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I am serious, y'all. Life. And you think these idiots would have noticed that and been like, we better get that one and have him, you know? But like I said, they're not as bright as you think. They're not. We ate good. And now you have this monkey. Bill Gates needs to get the fuck going. He needs to stop being that mentally ill, uneducated. He's not even a centerpiece. He's a bookend. He's too stupid to know anything. He is told what to do when he goes out there because he's the fall guy. He is not the one. All right? Because you see what they're talking about him now. He's doing what's the new thing they want him to do? Well, supposedly he's the face for it because he's not the one. He's not the inventor, the scientist. It's a monkey. And I would think people were smart enough to know that. Like that peel that they put on the fruit and stuff like that. That was already being done, you know. But they want to make this mRNA thing. Like, was it a fruit, a treat, or something like that? I forget. There's a lot of stuff that's already been done. So they're talking about it. They've already done it in certain places, and you just aren't aware of it. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, Herbo, you getting ready to pick some greens? That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. You should have everybody. You should be in a place where we could all do it together. God damn it, is what I'm talking to you people. That's what I'm saying to y'all. But I love it. You see what I'm saying? I love it. But you're still not getting it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off, guys. I love y'all, man. From the tip top of my existence. All right? My beloved sisters, my brothers, 2 and 1. See y'all here shortly. We're going to get a little read in. Yeah. It's going to open up a little something different. And then we'll get into our regular. Hope y'all enjoyed the read. A little bit of read yesterday and everything. Appreciate you guys to come over. Cure me if you come in and watch the video. Appreciate it. He's got another video out. It's pretty good. It's just music and it's the pictures. That's why I keep telling, like, right now I'm not even getting no lip from certain people. Like, they're like, oh, I'm like, they never been down there. I've seen all this stuff down there. It's nothing but us. And then when I take my head off and they look at my forehead and they're like, oh, okay, wait a minute. You know, they want you to believe like shovel teeth, right? It's a difference between the way our teeth are, because you can see everybody's getting braces and dentures. I was a boxer. I'm like mouthpiece. But you know, me and my brother, we had this thing where we sucked our thumbs. I used to do mine hidden away from people. So it happened. But I knew mine was with a purpose. Then I had the little thing, bring my teeth back and everything. And it was uncomfortable. You know? Then I got, you know, and I had to go to some people's I know, take care of it. Not no fucking hospital. And you know, then I realized my teeth were for something else. But anywho, I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love. All right, and we're gonna have a good read today, man. We're gonna have a good one. And I'll probably be slapping up the cabbage and all that stew and stuff. Y'all gonna be like, he eating that good stuff and walking around with the red bean and yellow cabbage. You goddamn right. Just chopped up some onions and had, you know, you chopping onions, people, and eating shepherd. Don't do that. Don't do that. I made the mistake. Juices is squirting everywhere from onions because you know it come up in your face, duh. And instead of me going to the sink, washing my hand and getting the towel and going like that wasn't in the vicinity of the onion juice, I'm sitting there. Whoa, child, what the? But anyway, let me get off of here and go and stare at my stew because you probably see me slapping on it when we come on for the read, all right? So I appreciate y'all from the top of my heart and my existence again.